What's up, YouTube? Your old school expert with a the new Challengers box opening. This is the new set, and which I'm sure you guys already know, but it's a really good set, I think. Not like crazy money cards, but a lot of really good cards in this set. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. Hoping to get a clip off, maybe the secret. That would be really nice. I know Virgil of the Burning Abyss is one of the more expensive cards right now. There we go, 24 packs. So yeah, I've introduced the Cliffort. I don't know exactly how you say that. I'll call it Cliffort for now because I really don't know. Fusion Substitute, that's cool. So we got a, what is that? Calcab Malbranch of the Burning Abyss, and a Knight Dragolich Ultra. That's not great Ultra, but that's alright. Just put those there. So first pack, I got an Ultra. Maybe there's an extra Ultra. Who knows? Wonder Balloons. So we got a Naturia Sacred Tree. Cool. I don't know much about the commons in this set. Obviously there's some super samurai, or super heavy samurai, some Stellar Knight, there you go. We've got Apocalyphort Towers. I think it was called Killer in, or something like that in the OCG. It's a really good card. I'm glad they made it a rare, because I kind of thought they were going to make it a secret. Which would have made it a pretty valuable card. These packs open really easily. Laser Quip, UA Midfielder, and a Super Rare Herald of the Arc Light. That's also, I forgot there's new Herald stuff. That's actually really cool. Bringing back an old, I don't know if it's really an archetype, I guess it is. Oops. It would be great to see more support for like a lot of older archetypes, but Konami's not really into that. These Fluffle cards are kind of weird. Strike of the Monarchs, and a Frightfur Bear. That's kind of funny. We got a Sophina the Melodious Maestra. A lot of melodious stuff. And Frightfur Wolf. That's cool. I love fusion cards. It's just, they're still nostalgic even when they come in newer sets like this. Just because, you know, back in the old days, like, when you got a fusion, it was like, oh man, that's really cool. Most fusions were like rares or above, so it was always cool getting fusion cards, even though not many people use them. Super Heavy Samurai Scales. Of course, there's more shut-off support that's makes that deck still remain competitive. Fluffle Dog. And we got a super rare Edge Imp Sabers. Let's see what this does. If this card is in the graveyard, you can place one card from your hand on top of the deck. Special summon this card in defense position. You can only use effect once per turn. That, I guess that could be alright. It doesn't sound that great. But you know, it's really cool to see like cards that like can be used in a lot of decks, like more general stuff that's not strictly archetype. Cliffort Shell. Unmasked Dragon. That's cool. Last pack on the right side. Go 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 Goron. That's cool. We got a Satellar Knight, Sirius, and a ultimate rare, Yazi Evil of the Yang Zing. Cool. That's a decent ultimate rare. It's really cool. I like the way that looks. I love the artwork on the Yang Zing stuff. It's really cool. It hasn't been as good as kind of the hype before it was released. I guess it was doing really well in the OCG, so it was pretty hyped up for the TCG, and it just hasn't really topped. Xyz Change Tactics and a number 39 Utopia Beyond, super rare. Still looking for one more Ultra and hopefully a secret. Haven't got one yet. The Chariot Sacred Tree again. Performa Pal Trampolinks. Cool. Performa Pal Cheer Mole. Wow, it's a cheerleading mole. That's weird. Oh wow. Okay, I got a secret Yazi Evil of the Yang Zing. I guess I'm destined to make Yang Zings. I actually kind of wanted to make them since they're not really, like I said, they're not really topping. And it'd just be fun to play it because it's kind of pointless to play something like Shuttles or Burning Abyss. Oh, I got my secret, Draw Muscle. So I can't be too upset with that. I mean, it could be a worse secret, definitely. Still looking for one more Ultra. Towers again, and a super rare Lance. Wow, okay. Lance Fornfinchus? I don't know if I said that right. That is a really crazy name. Kind of a cool card though. It's a dinosaur. Looks like a dragon. It's the evolution of Aerodactyl. We got a Fluffle Owl, and ooh, a Clifford Scout, ultra rare. That's good. I think that's one of the better ultras. I'm not totally sure. I haven't really looked at this set too hard, but that's a pretty good ultra, I think. Cool. I'm happy with that. Well, there shouldn't be much left in this box. There might be another super in here somewhere. Let's see. Sofina, what is that? Oh, Shopina, the Melodious Maestra. And a, ooh, El Shadow Fusion. Nice. That's a really good super. Alright, so there was a good, another super, and it actually turned out to be a really good one. Well, this box got a lot better on the left side, because the right side was kind of brutal. There's that not very good Ultra, and like a couple supers that were also not that great. Super heavy Samurai Scales. Toy Vendor, that's cool. I like that. These next 3 packs, there's 3 left, including this one. Probably not anything in them. Frightfur Wolf. UA Midfielder. And the last pack. What another secret, that would be amazing. Let's see. It doesn't look like anything. Frightfur Bear. Cool. Well, that actually started off rough and turned out really well. At least I'm happy with it. Kind of disappointed that I got the same secret as the ultimate. But you know what, that happens sometimes. So I'm very fortunate enough just to have been able to buy a couple of boxes. So we'll start with the supers for the recap. We got El Shadow Fusion, definitely the best super. I think it's best super in the set. Definitely the best super I pulled. This guy, I'm not even going to attempt to say his name again. Number 39 Utopia Beyond. And Edge Imp Sabers. and a Herald of the Arc Light. I'll read that later. I'm kind of interested to see what that does. We got an ultra rare Clifford Scout. Let's see, special summon monsters, or you cannot special summon monsters except Klee monsters. This effect cannot be negated. Once per turn, you can pay 100 life points. Okay, yeah, this is a really good card. It's essential for Cliffords. And then we got a Knight Dragolich. Still have to read his effect. An ultimate rare, Yazi, Evil of the Yangzing, and a secret rare. Like I said, it kind of sucks getting doubles just because it's the same card. I really don't know why they do that. I'm not for it. I wish that every card would either be, if it's an ultra and ultimate, that's cool, but you shouldn't make a secret ultra ultimate. I think that's kind of dumb. Anyways, that is the recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It actually turned out pretty well. Could have been a lot worse. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh openings.